During World War II, the idea of airborne troops was a new and innovative concept. Each country had their own airborne troops, such as the German Fallschirmjäger and the British Red Devils. The US was one of them. But first, what is a paratrooper? A paratrooper is a soldier who jumps out of a perfectly functional aircraft and lands behind enemy lines via a parachute. These drops would be huge, usually involving hundreds or even thousands of paratroopers. Their goal would be to get behind enemy lines and cause disruption and confusion. And so in today's video we are going to be talking about the American Airborne Infantry. The 82nd Infantry Division will be the first to be converted into an airborne unit. It would soon be followed by the 101st, nicknamed the Screaming Eagles, along with the 11th, 13th and 17th. Paratroopers were volunteers, persuaded by the fact that they earned an extra $50 in jump pay and becoming a new elite fighting force. These men were especially hard trained to make them the best of the best. This included obstacle courses, marching and other physically tiring exercises such as long distance running. If they passed, they would move on to the jump part of the training. This included practicing jumping from a mock aircraft on the ground, packing in parachute, and jump procedures such as kit checks and parachute failures. After this, they would practice falling from jump towers, which would simulate falling from a parachute. Lastly, the moment of truth. The recruits would have to make a successful jump from an aircraft. Any hesitation would prevent them from qualifying. Now that we've talked about the training, let's talk about what these specialized troops carried. They would wear the base wool M37 uniform along with M42 jump jacket and trousers, specialized paratrooper jump boots, and a specialized paratrooper M2 helmet with an extra chin strap. Additionally, on some jumps, paratroopers would wear the M42 gloves. Their webbing consisted of M38 suspenders, M38 pistol belts, musette bag holding rations and extra equipment such as TNC, rigger ammunition pouches specially made for paratroopers, M43 entrenching tool, canteen pouch with canteen obviously, let down rope, bayonet and M2 switchblade, life preserver nicknamed Mae West, along with the main chute and reserve chute, compass and other small items such as the cricket noise maker. Their weapons consisted of the M1 Garand, M1A1 carbine, M1A1 Thompson, the Browning automatic rifle or BAR, M1911, Mark II grenades, M3 grease gun, and the M9 bazooka. All of this kit would differ depending on the operation, however, such as time or day or location. US paratroopers were first deployed in North Africa, where they proved to be very effective. Afterwards, they participated in the invasion of Sicily in 1943. Many of these elite troops were then sent to England for preparation for Operation Overlord, also known as D-Day. On June 5th, in the cover of night, 13,400 paratroopers descended from C-47 aircraft. This drop was conducted during nighttime by the 101st and 82nd Airborne, and proved to be crucial in the success of D-Day. Their objective was to disrupt any ways that the Germans could get reinforcements onto the beach. This meant capturing bridges, crossroads and cutting communication lines. The drop, however, was chaos. Due to heavy enemy fire, planes strayed miles off course. This led to paratroopers being separated and alone, deep behind enemy lines. Because of this, their objectives had to be taken on by only handfuls of men, otherwise meant for whole companies. Luckily, due to their training, they were able to complete a large majority of their objectives before the main beach landings. Their next drop was on September 17th, 1944 in Operation Market Garden. This operation took place in the German-occupied Netherlands, and its objectives were to take key bridges which would allow vehicles and troops to advance into Germany. However, due to the British forces failing to secure the Arnhem Bridge, German reinforcements were sent to the Nijmegen Bridge. This caused very high casualties among the 82nd Airborne as they crossed the Vaal River in boats whilst under heavy fire. But the troops persevered and were able to take the bridge at the cost of very high casualties. Operation Market Garden was unfortunately a failure, as the Allied forces stretched out just one bridge too far, and the Airborne and Allied forces had to withdraw from the Netherlands. Afterwards, the paratroopers were sent to Belgium, where they took part in the Battle of the Bulge, which lasted from December 16th, 1944 to January 16th, 1945. They faced countless German offences in a last-ditch effort to drive the Allied forces back, fighting in -20 degrees Celsius weather. The airborne forces held the German forces back until the reinforcements arrived. Afterwards, the airborne forces participated in multiple drops into Germany, such as Operation Varsity on the 25th of March 1945. On May 7th, Germany surrendered, ending the Second World War. The airborne forces played a crucial role in winning the war, from the fields of Normandy to the Dutch countryside. And it is with this we end the story of the elite airborne forces during the Second World War. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have learnt something new. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.